We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Number 34 gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
Chris Stewart will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball, and as you know, that's going to take the wind out of your sails.
And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. There's one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough. Number 53 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corner, but he's usually right more often than they are.
The 2-1 on its way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Two, here it is. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hit on the ground toward the left. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Lawrence Gurriel will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Might have caught him a little by surprise there, but this is going to work out nicely for him. And now they've got a chance with 2 away to get a second run on the board in the very first inning.
Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Number 46 will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. EK as the Jays take the field here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and 2, here it comes. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Number 28 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is... Rendell Grichuk comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. High in the air out to center field. Jones has a read on it. 1 away. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Billy McKinney is on deck. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You give him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to it. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Billy McKinney comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6.
Batting 9th, catcher, Danny
Jansen set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
In there, 2-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Well, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 28 stands in. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
It looked like he tried to elevate the fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 28 is there, and he has it for the out. With 1 away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tulowitzki is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit back up and oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
First delivery to him on the way. Lawrence Gurriel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out.
Bo Bichette will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Stewart looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Leading off the inning, James McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Line hard to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Number 28 steps in now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hammers it to deep right field. Grichuk going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball, and that's causing it to stay high.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Chris Stewart will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In there for strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 7-4. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And he gets ahead 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting.
Number 46 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
the next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Vladimir Guerrero will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, left
Billy
fielder.
McKinney steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the seventh. Leading off the inning, Billy McKinney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hervis Solarte is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Hervis Solarte.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Danny Jansen will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ball inside.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. One down.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the scoreline he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Michael Fulmer will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
First offering on its way. Justin Smoke is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And that misses 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the... Yonhervis Solarte will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left.
Leading off the inning, Jones, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Lawrence Gurriel digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Number 28 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Some action now in the Tigers' bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Stewart looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
Number 68 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Right fielder number 15.
Here's Randall Gritchett. Hit in the air out to right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder number 25.
Vladimir Guerrero stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1. to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 7-5. Striding in to start the 9th, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look for some added insurance before. Chris Stewart will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of them. So coming to the plate, number 46. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 7-5. Shane Green is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Yonhervis Solarte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Third baseman, Yonhervis.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Danny Jansen will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Left side. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Tigers win it 7-5. Good night from Toronto.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs, 8 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.